Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu V'shalom V'shalom.
Shalom and welcome. There's this idea in the tradition that in the future, in the Messianic era, in the world to come, that divinity or the eternal will be fully revealed. And by divinity or eternal, what is meant is a reality that doesn't come and go, that's not born and does not decay or pass away or die. And so at that time, the suffering that comes from being in a world of temporary things, of strength and then weakness, of life and then death, that kind of suffering will pass away. But the truth is that that eternal reality is actually present now. And not only is it present now, but it actually is the present. It is the now. It's not something that you can find in the present. It actually is the present. So to get a sense of this, imagine that you're in a rainstorm. And rather than running around in the rainstorm with your umbrella having to do something, imagine that you just relax in the rainstorm and you start to experience the lightning coming and going, the sounds of the thunder, and the constant of the rain as it falls and strikes the earth all around you. Now there's different ways that you can experience this rainstorm. One way is you can focus your eyes on individual raindrops. You can actually find a raindrop up in the sky and follow it as it falls down, and then go up again and find another one that falls down. And so you can, at least to some degree, experience the rainstorm as a series of discrete events. You can experience time in the rainstorm by breaking down your experience of the storm into particular things that are happening in sequence. But you can also experience the rainstorm in a different way. You can simply relax your attention into the totality of the experience. So what is the rainstorm like then? You experience the vibration of the rain as it's falling. You experience it as a totality, as an unfolding in the present. So, just as you can experience the rainstorm in that way, or other things too, perhaps you could also experience the waves of the ocean in that way if you were on the beach and you watch the waves come and go. You can also relax to the point where the coming and going of waves is a constant experience, a constant unfolding, as opposed to watching a particular wave. Oh, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, crash, oh, there it is. And then looking again for another wave to come up, right? There's two different ways that you can experience reality. You can experience it as this unfolding in the present, or as discrete events that are happening one after the other. And to experience the discrete events, you have to engage your mind, particularly with memory and with anticipation, so that you can follow the story of what's unfolding, as opposed to simply experiencing what is unfolding in the present moment as your nervous system is taking it in. But the truth is, you can do this at any moment, no matter what's happening, because the one thing that's constant is that there are things happening. So if you bring your mind into this moment, even as you watch this video, and after you watch the video, whatever you're doing, you can notice that there is a constant unfolding of happening all day long. You go to sleep, you wake up, and there's a constant unfolding of happening. And that constancy is eternal. That constancy is actually not being born, and it's not decaying. It's just a constant unfolding. And your awareness in which it's happening is like an empty space of knowing, or an empty space of awakeness, in which it is also, in which everything is unfolding. And this totality of your awareness meeting the unfolding of reality in this moment is itself eternal, meaning that it's not something that comes and goes. The individual raindrops come and go. The individual events in your life come and go. Your body comes and goes. Your health comes and goes. Your different feelings you have come and go. Your thoughts come and go. Your experiences come and go. But experience itself, unfolding itself, is not coming and going. And just as you can experience that rainstorm as a totality, so can you experience reality itself in this moment as a totality unfolding. There's a story of the Baal Shem Tov that he was given the knowledge that he would be denied life in the world to come, that his soul would not be able to live in that eternal blissful reality that comes in the future as a reward for living a good life because of some very minor sin that he committed. Because for a tzaddik, for a holy sage, even a tiny, tiny minor sin has tremendous consequences. So he was given this, he was granted the knowledge that he would be denied life in the world to come. And instead of being sad, he actually jumped up and down dancing, because he said, finally I can serve God for its own sake. What need have I for a world that's coming when I love God right now? And what does that mean, to love God right now? God is the ultimate. God meaning reality itself, that which is eternal, that which is not coming and going. Everything that is happening in this moment is part of that, is part of reality with a capital R, is part of God. So if you bring yourself fully into this moment, bring yourself in full connection with everything as it unfolds now, on all levels of your being, your physical sensations, the emotions and feelings in your body, your breath, the fullness as it is, then what need have you for some future time that promises some spiritual reward? Because this moment is itself already whole, is already complete, and is already that which is eternal. So may we be blessed to live in full connection with this eternal present reality, and may that reality express itself in the world of time, in our relationships, in our thoughts, and in our actions as generosity, love, and blessing for all those that we are connected with and all those endeavors that we are involved with in our life. Amen.